log in. Earls.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Give me that bow.
And the Hokies will kick it away to start us off. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
The old coffin kick. It's 12-yard field position. I should have taken fair catch.
They'll go to the ground. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Leaves it with the running back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The RPO fire complete to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
The throw to the outside is complete. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking at the 47.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break.
Where's
Nice
these blue
work.
socks?
And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also
What
a
up,
weapon
Guapo?
in this offense, catching the football.
The Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back gets the give. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks
How you
up the
doing,
first
sir?
down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
And the Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Gay. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Your
The
eyeballs.
Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, SMU!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing
What up,
plays
dude?
that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Check.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Wants to throw on 1st down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Mustangs! The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the 1st quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coach.
Give me that ball.
They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
He'll bring it out. It's Kane. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter.
What
so
they
it's
do.
not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
To the air on 2nd down. Throwing right. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So, obviously, to do it on this stage will go a long way to determining whether this team gets in the playoff.
A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
This defense has been sliced and diced, and now facing another 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, SMU! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Kane. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
I see you have joined, Guapo.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard
Double D,
line.
I don't want to hear it.
To the ground with the back. And a
Do not want to hear it.
opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around
After what
and
you
hand
did
it
to
off,
us.
get a push up front and go get positive yardage.
They'll go right back to it. Oh, the sweet juke
How
gets
we
him
got
free.
juked
Racing
like
to
that.
the right. At the 20. Touchdown, Hokies. Once he got some room, it was over.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Cal took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Berkeley. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
You're being rope-a-dope? I don't know about that. Couldn't do much.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass. They're able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Looking to fire. Trying to beat the D deep. Reels it in down the left side. Slippery slide. Find his way touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because, Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen.
Rub-a-dope. Muhammad Ali, rub-a-dope. Rub-a-dope. Alright, let's see if we did not give up a damn.
They go to the ground. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
That's a really good looking run there. And you think about great Hokie running backs in recent years. David Wilson, Lee Suggs, Kevin Jones, they all have the ability to shake defenders and break ankles. This guy right now giving you some of those vibes with that last run. That was nice.
Toss sweep right.
Yeah, not going for that toss, bro.
Toward the end of the first quarter.
Not going for that toss.
Both teams
Quads
wanted
toss.
to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again.
Power. Freaking audibled out of that.
First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Chasing bump.
He's brought down after a nice game.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Looking to throw on first down.
Oh,
Snags
no.
inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. It's complete. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some
This guy went for
some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Snap from the gun on third down. Oh, they're after him.
Damn it.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Mustangs will punt this one away.
Defense did a great job.
Of course, this
Short
game
on
will
the
get
opponent's side of the
closer.
field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Hokies can really attack on this second and short. This quarterback part of their running game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Gain of 4. And that's good enough for a first down.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Gee.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets it up at the 45-yard line.
Defense just has to do a better job in coverage, guys. They did a great job taking away the quarterback's initial primary target, but then they left that guy completely wide open. Somebody busted on the back end.
Give to the back.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And the Hokies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Just going to keep it after the snap. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down.
And RD, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Picks up the first down, still moving. Bulldozes his way through. Gets out of bounds after the big play.
He only run the ball when he spreads it out.
I think one of the hardest places
Nah,
to
he
move the
couldn't
football on the
gash me
field
with
is
it.
right outside that fringe area.
Just
Now
don't
the
blitz
offense
it.
gets to skip that area because it was a great job by this running back
Don't blitz it
making
for
something
long.
happen, getting the ball all the way down the field, now set up on 1st and goal.
And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and
RPO.
closer.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job
Pushing
getting after the
RPO.
quarterback and getting a hit on him
Fumble.
to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
Now it's 3rd and goal. Looking for the score.
Oh.
Touchdown, Pokey. Quick
Wee.
strike through the air for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback
I didn't
is
think-
more
I
than
didn't
on
know
now.
that
Like,
was-
they
I
got
mean,
the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You
don't
wanna
see
get a
that
stop,
very
go into the
often.
half, get all the juices, all the excitement.
11 played,
The
96
passing game's
yards.
rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Okay, Earls. You had your drive.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He fires a bullet to the right. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back
I
end.
do
They've
this.
got their quarterback right now in a groove.
They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? Going to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The screen. He can go. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Nightmare.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your
Pony
foot
up.
on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half.
Hit them push-ups, baby. Get strong. 35 on the mile.
Hey guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the
Should have
update.
known.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loose.
Spread it out.
Another good run.
Let the
Another
speed
good run.
shifty
Another
go.
good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Back to pass. Here's pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. They'll immediately call timeout.
There ain't no way he's making this, right?
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal.
So throw it up.
And the try is no good. Guys, the missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
What was
First
that?
half in the books.
That had to be.
Now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
$43-7, 60 yards.
The Mustangs will kick it off to start.
60-yard field goal. Would have been good. If not for that pole.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Was ready for it.
Puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line.
Didn't
It'll be
do it.
first down. The Hokies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Dumps it to the back.
No, give me
And
that.
he can't make the connection. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the timing just a hair off.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Again? He's going to do it again?
Well, no surprise to see the special teams, but you thought it might be the punter. Instead, here comes the field goal kicker. He needed a little
63?
boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
I mean, he went for it in the first half on his own whatever. He kicks that 63-yard.
Last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board.
Oh my God.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
$64? Yeah, that's right.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Hand off to the lone back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too
It's definitely
accurate.
a
Really
skill.
nothing you can do there.
Definitely
It's
a
now a
skill.
fresh set of downs.
Timing.
Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Going to look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball game.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking I got a little bit more than I want. So what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
This offense has gone haywire on these last 2 plays in the red zone. Can they set things right on 3rd and goal? Rides the back and leaves it. Touchdown Mustangs! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 8.
We do this.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their
All right,
own 25.
turn it over again, bruh. Let's end this game.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field.
Quit
You
making
wanna
me
talk
sweat.
about having a weapon to bail out a drive, David, that's why kick. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it
Let's
did
do
not.
it again.
I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure is coming in.
Let's do it again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right
Bunch.
now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2
Blocking.
consecutive plays, and now on third down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Now a lot of work to do to
I
move
like
the
him.
chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll let it go to the left.
Wow, what the freak?
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that.
Ah, shoot, I shouldn't have said the blitz.
You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. He'll take another shot here.
Let's do it again. Stay up.
Time he's done that
Hit the
this
juke.
year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That's what you should have done before.
Great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the
Club
thing,
takeaway.
that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
They'll start
Earlz.
this drive from the 18-yard line.
Over your head.
He lets it fly.
Over your head.
Turns on the Jets. A
Over
huge
your
touchdown
head.
before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Put it on his
There's
head.
a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk.
Yes,
to
yes,
understand,
that's your old
if
free
somebody does
safety.
this, I have to do this.
He's
I have to
balling.
pass off wide receivers. Apparently, something
Pressing my
communication was
guy.
busted.
Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down.
There's
This guy,
no
though, David,
throwing
has
it
never
up.
stopped.
Maybe
It's gotta be
everybody else.
consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play
Not
after
me.
play, 'cause
Oh, that's
sometimes you
freaking
get
grounding.
the ball
I mean,
fast,
not
sometimes
grounding.
you can't get in the
Roughing the
mix.
passer.
But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Spread. Where is it? There it is. Mill switch. We're going to get goings. 8 up the numbers for a tutty.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And it'll
Oh.
be intercepted in the end zone.
And that is elite third down defense. First of all, you get him in 3rd and long, and then you look to the go-to guy, Jesse. I am committing my resources
Should have
to him
possession.
because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's
The possession
hard.
caught
3rd
it.
and
Hey,
California to
thank
convert
you,
that. Doesn't matter
Smokey.
how good your receiver is, and this dude's obviously one of
Loud
the best in the
Smoke with
country.
the
But
gift,
defense,
bruh.
They were all over it. They were ready for it, and they get the big pick.
Thanks, man.
Fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that.
Shout out Loud
pulling the
Smoke.
trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Under fire. Pucks it out of the air. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to run for it. Create
Holding.
space. It's a seam wide open. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the 3rd quarter. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was hit
Yeah, bro.
just
We
as he was
coming.
releasing the pass and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
All kinds of room
Got
to
that
throw
down a little
one in
bit.
there. They get him stopped.
Give me a little props there, Earls. Give me a little props.
Mark it at the 13. And the Hokies racing to the line in the hurry up.
Ain't too bad.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is
keep
backed
on
up against the wall.
Guessing coverage. Get a little RPO. No RPO.
Wants to throw again. It's complete.
Nope, nope, nope.
They go up top
Nope,
to
nope,
get it
nope,
down
nope.
to the 5-yard
Yeah,
line.
you caught my paws.
This drive.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes. too.
Man, I'm trying.
He is a versatile back.
Oh, thank
And
you.
a missed opportunity on
Thank
third
you.
down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is
Should
coming
have
up.
picked.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been
Surprised
under
I didn't
duress
see
all
touchdown.
game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple
And he
interceptions
dropped
in the game too. Nothing coming easy to him.
Touchdown,
It's hard to
EA
see the field
Sports.
when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Oh, what? Get your ass over.
Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up.
Mind you, it should have been 49-24. For my best receiver, probably the best receiver in the nation besides the drop the ball.
When he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish.
Smell ya.
It's into the open.
Oh.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Oh, and he ruins the big gator with a fumble. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting.
Throw it.
This game ain't
I
over
think
yet.
he
Like, you
goes
still
down.
got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. On the move, it's Drake. Wrestled down at the 26, it's a gain of 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, SMU. They add on another
That was just
score, and now that
parted,
goes so close to
blocked
going
beautifully.
8-1 on the season.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was
Good
just
throw
one
on
of those days,
timing.
but that rain is coming to an end.
Great.
The Hokies are in the hurry-up.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win.
Thank you.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Great place to start for this offense.
Club takeaway is lit.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. There he goes. Touchdown Mustangs. And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to...
How's that smoke? How's that? How did that loud?
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Keep it going. Give it another pick.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the number 1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over.
I can't do that now. I gotta play with some sportsmanship.
They throw it short, the clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Got it in the middle. It's Singleton.
Gotta be some. Now, if he decides to just, you know, hand it to me on a silver platter, I'm gonna take
Man,
it.
I love this guy's toughness all game long. He's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
Almost got that one.
Gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air.
What are we
pushing
doing?
the ball
What are we
down
doing?
the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 14.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is.
He might fumble.
They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Back to pass on second down. In the middle, it's Singleton. Continues to fight for yards. They just
Grab that one. That was your pick 6 right there.
And the Hokies will hustle to the line.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success. They're still taking shots, and they're...
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Each and every week, I think this coach
bunch squads.
ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead.
I'm supposed
So
to
that scoring
blitz.
drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Cool as a cucumber as the hands
Right through
team
his
makes a
wickets.
short
That's
tack.
freaking hilarious.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This has been exactly the
Feel
way
it
you
backwards
draw
between
things
his
up,
legs.
David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10.
Can I chew clock? Take over. Come on.
They'll move the tight end. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Never
Defense
mind.
uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
His bozo wants to take
The
timeouts.
Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Hands it off. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Mustangs really need to
They
keep
ain't
this drive
scoring.
alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Timeout called there by
Kick the
the
field
defense,
goal. Why?
desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He gets a hand on it. Defense has it. Racing down the left side. The 30. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Virginia.
I had a Madden blocked field goal that went back for 6, and now I got an NCAA field goal that goes back for 6. Bro, this game's over. Just making my recruits feel a certain way. Wide stag
They want to see
to
if they
run the
can
ball.
score the deuce. The snap sets up the throw. He's
Right,
got it
do
in the
it.
end zone for the 2 as
Oh,
they
well.
draw a little closer.
It's still
It's more
9
common
points.
to
It's still
throw
2
for the two-point
possessions.
conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice
But
timing,
now no
nice
timeout.
rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. A few anxious moments there, but the hands team, true to its name, as they make the grab and get the ball. The quarterback takes a knee.
Give me that. Went for 4th and 2 on his own 27. Jeez. What a press. See ya. Stupid interception. Fault. Should have stayed over on that wide side. Well, I don't know who I play. Gotta win, obviously, but is it gonna be Cal or is it gonna be Fern? Do they play each other? No. So that will be interesting. Midgie could throw some things in there. Rich. I'm gonna take that 4 spot.